This is the Pocket Monster Manual. I'm Wooly Shambler here with Raisin Bran,
One sheep.
Specs,
2 sheep
and Rusty.
3 sheep.
And
every time.
we're talking about Mareep.
Also known as Mareep.
Mareep.
Very.
So Mareep's not the only sheep Pokemon anymore, really, is it? Because
True, it's got Wooloo now.
we got Wooloo now. So I'd like very much to compare and contrast Mareep and Wooloo and point out that Mareep is just better in every way.
Yes.
Mareep is cuter.
Mareep's way more interesting.
Yeah, the biggest thing about Mareep, I think, that sort of separates it from Wooloo is Mareep grows its pelt back in like a week, I think, according to Pokedex entries, and Wooloo takes a month to grow its back, or more than a month, I think. So why are you going to keep Mareep? Why are you going to keep Wooloo around over Mareep when it grows wool back so much quicker, and its wool conducts electricity? It's great.
Because this is England.
You can't use it for clothes though.
Well, they can, but they need to like specially cure it or
Yeah.
something,
Yeah.
right?
Let me
Dex does that.
read.
Wool for clothes isn't that big anymore anyway, so yeah, I guess you're right, Specs. Electric wool will be way more useful.
Mareep's wool is really good because it's you could just use it for wiring and stuff.
Oh yeah.
It's really conductive. It's like super conductive, so you could use it instead of copper wiring. It's great.
Clothing made from Mareep's fleece is easily charged with static electricity, so a special process is used on it.
Yeah, so you can still wear its clothing. It's just that you need to treat it with a special material to stop it from zapping you and building up so much static. I mean, wool builds static anyway. Wooloo's wool probably builds static worse than treated Mareep's wool, because Mareep's wool's been treated specifically to stop it, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Mareep's also just a cooler design. It's,
Yes.
I mean, Wooloo is a sheep. Mareep is a sheep, but it's got a ball on its tail, and it's blue, and it's cool.
I dig the cone horns, I dig the funky haircut.
It's a good little monster.
It's got weird toes, that's alright though.
I want to address early on the color of Mareep as well. So Mareep's blue. Obviously, we're going to talk about Flaffy and Ampharos. None of them are the same color, and the alt colors aren't necessarily the same color either. So, like the shiny color for Mareep, while it's got pink fur, it doesn't have a pink face or anything. So, where does that come from with Flaffy? The whole skin changing color, and I'll go into it in more depth later on. But I don't think this line preserves a sense of identity well enough throughout it.
No, I agree.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a fair point. I mean, it keeps its weird cones, and Flaffy's one are pink, but then Ampharos's ones are yellow again. Same for the tail.
Yeah, it's
The tail stays
just
the
a
same.
strange progression.
They probably were the same initially, but maybe their colors would change specifically to make them look more different from each other.
Yeah.
If they were all blue,
Yeah.
they would look pretty similar.
I think
Yeah, also-
we've talked about like when we talked about Oddish, we said maybe they changed the colors because now they have the Game Boy Color. They want to like introduce more colors in Pokemon, so maybe that was the reason for it.
Yeah.
Well,
I remember I
think
mentioned that
Flaffy just blue would look pretty weird.
it's also not just a Mareep thing, like Poppet line as well, like 3 very different colors. So I think it might just be like a Gen 2 is the first generation with color, and they wanted to take advantage of that with very distinct colors, like throughout an evolutionary line.
That's what I meant. Why did I say Oddish? I think I said Oddish because I was thinking of Jump Fluff, and if you like swap their headpieces out, they're exactly the same Pokemon, which I've just realized.
Switch their hats. Alright, to finish up, everyone come up with a regional alternate version of Mareep. I would put a steel wool on it, make it steel type.
Unovan Mareep, and his wool is just trash.
Oh my god. Grimer feeds on him.
I think I'd go with a fairy electric type, and instead of wool, it actually is cotton candy, is candy floss. That would be my variant.
What happens if you put it in water?
It dissolves.
Yeah,
Oh no.
and the raccoon will cry over it.